All right. Hopefully you're tuned in here. Hopefully you can hear me yapping. We'll try and keep the broadcast going as long as we can. Hopefully you can watch. The games haven't started yet. It starts with a shootout, folks. So if you're watching from home, it should be an exciting start. Apparently, if you win the shootout to start the game, you get a point. So kind of a fun idea. It's the name of the tournament, so we'll see whether that works. Much of this in here.
In the State of Hockey Shootout Tournament.
You heard it. State of Hockey Shootout Tournament. Your Ducks facing the Polars.
The home team, 2012 NCAA Warriors versus 2012 Ratings. This tournament has been negotiated for, and then it starts off with a shootout. Three points in shootout, if it's tied after that, the shootout goes into overtime. Winner, shootout, will start the game in 1 goal up.
Okay. You heard it there. Winner of the shootout goes up a goal. I think overtime sudden death if the first handful of skaters don't take an advantage. We try and give you a play-by-play on it. Priest will make his way back for the Ducks. Don't know yet who's going to start out. But I'll try and give you the play-by-play. Full squad today. Good numbers for both teams, looks like. So they'll start out with the Polars first. Priest getting ready in net. Charlie is set up and ready to go. Trying to keep it fairly close up here so you can see the action. There he comes. Priest breaks to the left. He stops him. Charlie flies that pad out. Shuts the door. Good start. This is Camden ready. Coming the other way. Cameron picks up in center ice. He's on the go. Ready. Walking his way in. Lines to the left. Makes a little bit of a turn. Couple moves. Beats him down. Good move by Reddy. And the Ducks taking advantage. Cam. Couple of sweet moves out front and slid it behind him. Well done, Cam. 1-0 advantage for the Ducks. We'll go to the Polar second skater here. He winds to the right. Slow roll. Comes back to the left. Makes a couple moves out front. Priest. Unable to close the door on that one as it's backhanded by him. So we're evened up here. Pitco will skate out. Pitco waiting for the whistle. We'll skate through and pick it up at center ice. He winds to the left, comes back to the right with speed. Couple moves out front, a couple moves. I was busy watching, but the door is closed for Pitco on the backhand. So we're all tied up here on the third shooter. With speed, draws right down the center. Pretty much a straight shot here. Priest shuts the door. Hurt the stick save. Tried to go 5-hole on him. Was not there. Steffel will take the drop. Steffel with some sweet moves typically. Let's see what he dials up here. Steffel picks it up. Makes to the right. Comes across with speed. Bad save. Somebody told me once, I don't know, that if you come in fast, it's easier for the goal. because they can adjust to your speed. It's the changing of the speed that throws the goalies off. But I don't know. So still tied up here as we go to the Polars' fourth skater. He winds to the left. Couple moves. Slowed up significantly. Priest was watching that forehand, and he went back in. So Zab will take a shot here. Henry will take off after it. Zavril with speed. Winds his way through. Zavril. Oh, he tried to do the old leave the puck behind deal. And so the Polars
The shooter was the start this game up 1-0.
take an early lead, courtesy of this shootout. State of hockey shootout is over as it applies to the first game. We'll take Steffel with Zavril and Pitko. Steffel patrolling in the corner. Eaton stepped into it there, punched across the Steffel. Ash through traffic, nearly tipped up by Zab. Pitko, Eaton. Pitko into the corner. And after to Zavril and Pitko working together. Pitko comes out with it, walks out front, catches up to it. Steffel with a quick shot knocked down by the Polars. Flipped out past Eaton, but Ollie Erickson will chase. Icing. 14-16. Coaches like Olsen, Priest, and Zavril set up behind the bench. They look to McNaught to center this up. I see four skaters. Zavril was set. Mistaken identity. Pitko had gone in, but it is Zavril. They're getting it all set up here. McNaught on the draw. Pressed up by Olsen. Dumped in wide. Olsen there first. Benny. Emmett. Emmett will chase him. Hines out there with him. And then Hart set up in front of the net. Hart will swing it out of the zone. Good clear by Drew. Picked up by the Polars. Olsen. McNaughton. This is Hines. Zach flips it in. Behind the net, McNaughton there flying in. Cross ice picked off easily and played right back into that corner by Olsen. Hines picks it up. Hines looks centering pass on McNaughton's backhand, but quickly picked up and put in the net by Benny Olsen. Benny took a peek at that and said, I want to make sure it went in. And it did. Olsen knots things up and nullifies that shootout win. We're all tied up here. Shorthanded goal is a pretty good deal. As Olsen finds the back of the net. Battling here is Torborg. And I'll let you know. Flipped in. Hot shot, gloved up. 316? 316? Yeah. All right. Bowler's trying to break out. Torborg gives chase. That might be Vayu in the blue jersey, but I'm not quite sure. Trying to press it up and around.
Strong for the
Flips the other way.
Then they also with the assist. Now,
McNaughton from, sorry, Olsen from McNaughton. Okay. That is Raf Vayu. And Priest will tie that one up. We'll get a change of personnel. This time it's Hart. Still 4 seconds left on the kill. Hart and Olsen. Steffel and ready. Zavril is free. This is Zap. On his backhand, puts on the brakes. Zap in his skates, but he's tied up. Steph trying to pull it loose. Bowlers come back the other way. Ready in the middle of it. Good back check by him. Pull behind. Right to Zavril from Olsen, but knocked away by Ready at center ice. Into the corner. This is Olsen again. Olsen has Zavril on it. Change the other way. Zab had it in the skates, picked it right back up. He'll chase it. Pitko in at center. Was sitting at the in the point or the slot. McNaughton can't hold it. They'll have to reset. Okay. Right outside the zone. This will be McNaughton. McNaughton Torborg behind up front. Eaton and Erickson to defend. Back the other way. Contested by Torborg. Eaton pulls it away. They'll flip it up the boards. Declan, the big body, as you can see, skates with power, walks right in. Eaton carried it all the way to the other end, and he still got it. Okay. Lost the handle, got it back. McNaughton at the blue line. McNaughton winds his way. He has a little room, puts a hot shot on. He had maybe a foot or two more to take there. All right. Centering pass to Steffel, fired into the netting. Oh, nearly went in right there off the deflect. Steffel races back for it. He's got 2 men on pressure. Puts it right up to Vayu. Big hit there. But Ready right back up. Ready behind the net gives a little bump himself. Pulled to 8. Olsen there gives chase. It could to Ready. Ready almost carried it. Olsen now will swing it. Let's see if he can move it all the way around. Dropped in. Pitko fakes the pass. Good lift there. Erickson has a little space. Erickson walking in. Ollie upended. Pitko bumps him. Leaves it for McNaughton. McNaughton's got to find somebody. No, he puts a quick shot on. Thought he was going to maybe swing it around. Come back the other way. It's Dumpton. Erickson will poke it up to Zap. Declan Eaton. Took a blue on it. Uh-oh. Trouble here. Priest with the pad save. Good bump by Zavril. Carried on. McNaughton gets a piece of this for him. Zap picks it up. Zav 1-on-3. Knocked away, but gets good body positioning there. Fires and Pitko lurking there near the front. Okay, they're focusing on the hit a little more than hockey at the moment. Poked out. Eaton. A little trouble here. Eaton nullified that one. Hart picked it up. Hart poked up. Steph on the run. Ashton with speed. Knocked away as he tried to carry it. He got a little chin music himself. Torborg tried to tie him up. Hines plays it in. Steph there. Picked off by the Ducks. Good move by Hart. Hart out away. Steph again holds the blue. Little movement here. Look good. Olsen again with a bite of the apple. That one was turned away. Collected by Ashton. Steffel intercepted, but he tied him up enough. McNaughton skates by it. Get a two-hander on Steffel. So he'll be on the kill here with 7:08 in the 1-1 score. Little traffic there. Picked up by the Ducks. Up to their defender. Ready gives chase. Erickson battling out front. Ducks get the better of that one. Eaton will chase him. Okay. Good pressure there by Redding. They walk in though. Tough screen on Priest, but he turned it away. Another one poked away. Eaton will clear this one. Pressure from Reddy. Oh, the defense falls. Reddy picks it up. Cam. Cross ice Pitko. Cam. The other way poked away.
That's 11. Ashton Steph for contact.
Go through center ice. They've killed a minute of the penalty already. Dapp will race through center ice. He's in the zone, 1-on-3, poked it down low. He'll use Olsen, or he tried to. Pullers break right back the other way. But a misfire by them leaves it in Hart's hands. Drew presses it to Zav. It's changing possession, which is fine by us on the kill. Love decide by Priest. Shovel right back in. This is Hart. 6 seconds left on the kill. Pitko will pressure. This time Shovel around Zavril there. Zap, Pitko. Pitko makes space. Puts it up to Eaton through traffic. Seemed like Zavril had a nice tip on that. Shoveled out front. That was McNaughton. Hines and the Polars player will take a fall. Okay, racing over. Hines. Zach with speed. Makes a turn. Found some space. I think it got deflected a tad as he was in the slot. Blast from Eaton. Knuckled a bit. And handled by the Polars goaltender. Still 1-0, 4:21. The state of hockey shootout. Emmett on the drop. Wins it back to Eaton. Pad away. Eaton just trying to put it low. Hines battling for it. Kicks it to himself. Skated over it. But it gets to Erickson. Erickson banks it off. Look for it back. Here's Erickson. Ollie. Low shot. Nice look by Erickson. Back for it is Eaton. Declan scoreboard. Watch out here. To the defender. Quick shot. Nelson McNaught. He didn't like the call. Okay. A little bit of traffic turned aside by Priest. Wings out here. We're on the kill again. Olsen there. Olsen, good patience. Will fire it to the blue line. Defender pressured heavily by Ashton. This is picked up by Hart, who swings it to Olsen. Olsen one more. Thank you. Steffel for Vayu. Knocked down by the Polars. Picked up by Steffel, though. Steffel, hot shot. Just fired wide. Okay. Tipped into the zone. Olsen gives chase. Watch out front. Good move there by Olsen and swung out. Turnaround. Fired it by Steffen. 2:36 in the period.
Number 9, you make it not roughing. That's not roughing. 336, I think.
38 seconds here. Pushed around. Cross ice out of Reddy's reach. Saville tried to tie it up pretty successfully. Looked like Polar's player had a piece of him as well. Good lifts there by the Ducks. Shoveled by Erickson into the corner. And we're even strength here for Zavril, McNaught, and Pitko. Zavril fired by Olsen. A little bit of trouble here. McNaught there first. Out front. They look for help. Instead, they fire it out. Icing. 106. Turned away by Priest, I believe. Watch out here. No. Torborg almost pulled it loose. Instead, Steffel does. He and Torborg will make the zone together. Shoveled into the corner. Torborg trying to maneuver his way in there. Good hold by Olsen. Torborg there. Sorry, Hines. Okay. With the race back. Good communication by Hart and Olsen. Hart right there. Drew puts it out. Miscommunication at center ice. Leads to a collision, but no one's any worse for the wear. There's Steffel. Cross ice. Dropped in by Erickson. Steffel out to McNaughton, who avoids a bigger hit. You might have seen that as a Oilers player skated over and whacked McNaughton in the skate. Try and remember his number again. 48 seconds on the intermission. We'll be back in a moment. All right, second period action. Coach Brady Priest giving him some words of wisdom. Riley Olsen, Tom Zappel. See if they talk things through here. And Charlie will make his way down the opposite end. Has some words with the Polars as he goes by. Maybe he knew that kid. Maybe he didn't. All right. McNaughton on the draw. He's got Ready to his left. It's like Vayu to his right. Poked by Ready. This is down for Erickson. Erickson, good. Swings it around for Eaton. Eaton takes a hit. Wide of Priest. Trying to pull it loose. It's McNaughton. This is flipped up to center ice. Right into the corner. Eaton has a little time. Puts it up to Vayu. Bowler's trying to break back the other way. But easily picked off. Vayu 1-on-4. So drag. The door was shut there. He's got it back. Handles it out. Looking for help. Down low. Tried to sauce it across. Was ready. Now it gets got over to McNaughton, who put that shot on. But okay. Hart and Olsen back. Benny with the good stick there. And Hart will collect it. Drew in the corner. He's got a little space to run. Hart. Little bit of touch up at the blue line. Did go Olsen. Olsen hot shot pad away. Hart holds his own, I think. Pitco battles for it, leaves it for Bennett Olsen. Olsen, another good shot. Olsen already with one tally today. 13-14 in the second. He'll give Priest, Steffel, and Zavril another fight at it. Hart and Olsen, your defender. Traffic. Oh, just slid wide. Steffel tried to place it. Zabel tied up. Knocked down before it could get to Pitko, but Zabel gets it right back. Hot shot. Pitko was there, but it was not dropped. No rebound opportunity. They want another shot at it. Tied up. They'll try and wing it around, but he's tied up. He takes a body shot from Steffel. Steffel got the better of another one. Hart races over. Holds. Now it's out. Hart. Hart will run. He waits at the blue line. Hart walks in. Through. Back in. It sits out front. Hart collects it again. Hart wings it. Oh, man. Tippable. But unable to get it a piece out front. Nice work by Hart. Carried away. It's 12-22. Erickson set to the left of Eden. He's got the puck. Dropped into the corner. Flipped out front. Oh, there it is. Torborg puts it in. Reese. Torborg there. Nice centering pass. And we'll see. Remind me of who that's from. I believe it was from McNaughton. But it could have been Hines. See if they get it right on the announcement. But it is Reese with the goal, giving the Ducks the lead. Torborg in the right place and did the work. This is McNaughton again. McNaughton battling for it. Flipped into the corner. Hines looked like he got tripped. Sure took a dive. And not an intentional one. Ooh, tied up just as Hines is coming towards him. Let's see if we can announce this up here. Okay. Nice tie up by Eden.
The Ducks. Leads. Assist going to number 9, Connecticut. And number 15.
They both got it. Nice. So that was Hines to McNaughton, the Torborg. And Reese makes it 2-1. I haven't fixed that yet. But hold on. It is 2-1. Ducks. They've controlled the possession here. The puck's been in our zone, the offensive zone for quite a while. Or a good chunk of the game anyway. Just swept out here. Hart will play it right back out. Waiting for this. Mayu, who's upended a bit. Another centering pass. Oh boy, Reddy was waiting for that one. And Steph put it near him. Oh, Reddy knocks him out in the corner. Another one. Hart with the shot. Okay, Mayu crosses it up. Reddy tries to drop it for Steffel. Behind the net. Gotten by Vayu. Vayu looking to center it up on his backhand. Winds in the corner. This is Hart. Drew walking in. He's got space. Hart just missed. Okay, Reddy checks on it. Swings all the way around. Bumped up. Picked off. Hart again. Oh, there it is. Cam Reddy from Drew Hart. All right. So Reddy from Hart makes it 3-1. Torborg, Reddy, and Olsen with the goals so far. All right, Eaton drops it in. All right, behind the net, racing into Zavril. Zav right there. Checked up by Pitko, picked off.
The Ducks.
Picked on. Tried to fend it. You heard it there. Pitko lifts a stick. If not, double shit. Okay, 2-on-2 the other way. Oh, Ollie. And Declan. Declan takes the shot. Blocks another one and delivers a hit. Zavril looks to outlet it. Pitko on the boards. Ooh, quick shot. Bumped up was Zavril. Pitko tried to shovel it out. Was not there. Zavril dumped Small for the bowler. You might recall Small was the one who bumped up McNaughton. Pitko sharply out. Bumped up again. That's Zavril with another big hit delivered. They're going to penalize him for it, but I don't know. They should have went high, but I don't like it. It looked like Zav's just protecting himself there. There's a collision. He just happens to be a little bit bigger than the guy. Maybe he extended it a bit. Maybe. But we'll be on the kill regardless. Zavril will sit for 2. Hines and Steffel out front. Olsen and Hart defending. 1 back to Hart. Hart. Steffel. With pressure. Banked out, poked away. That's Olsen working at it. Easily picked off here. Pressed in by Hines. Steffel. Oh, Steph. It sits there. It wasn't tied up for long. The goalie didn't like it, but he barely had it. So getting a tiny chippy here as goalie looked like he took a tomahawk on the ice, but not at really anywhere. Good check by Hines. Hart and Hines pulled by him. Hart and Olsen. Hines the other way, watching the back door. Olsen now races. He's going to cross this up. He holds. He's looking for Hines to show. Hines. Oh, there it was. Nice look by Olsen. Poked away. Good work by Hart. Hart flips it into zone 110 on the kill. This is Ollie, Emmett, and Declan. Ollie, Declan. Declan's just too big and too strong. And I mean, they're going to call him for it, but it's not fair. I mean, the kid tried to hit Declan, and Declan just like dropped him. But he'll go in for it again because he's stronger. You know. Poke nice and Erickson there. We'll get 5-on-3 action for 35 a minute and 30 or 2:35. Sorry, check that. 35 seconds of 5-on-3, and then 5-on-4 for another minute and a half. Anyway. I don't know why McNaughton's going in. I thought that was Eaton they got on him, but it was something else with McNaughton. So guess I missed that one. 5-on-3, Pitko on the draw. Erickson set to the left, Eaton to the right. Some work to be done here for the Ducks. Off the draw, Pitko carries it and pressures, nearly pulled it right out of the zone. Good knock there. Stepped up at Eaton there. Eaton works at Eaton, looking up for an outlet. He'll fire at the distance. Pitko holds off, expecting it. 17 seconds. Pitko stays back. It's dropped into the zone. First there's Eaton. Eaton will fling it again to the blue line. Pitko checks it. Outside the circle, touched up by Pitko. Shot. Off the crossbar. Knocked down by Pitko. He'll fling it out. Athletic play. He gloved it and nearly played it out. Priest held him out of the net. Declan skating. Declan. Hot shot. You heard that one. He's got quite a bit of lumber. 1 minute and 4 seconds left on the kill. Or at least 5-on-4 now. Flipped into the forwards bench by Drew Hart. So we'll get a face-off deep in our zone. 6:24 remains in the second. No running time here in tournament play. So you'll see the 3 15-minute periods in any event. Olsen swings it to the blue line and out. Nice. Not good to get away with that one. Olsen behind the net, puts on the brakes, beats one easily. Nice outlet pass and out of the zone. They'll have to reset. The U stops the crossing pass, but they're back in the zone. Steph gets a piece of them. Priest right there. Watch the wrap. Shoveled out to the defense. Again. Knocked down and stolen. Gotta wait for it here. Hart in the corner. Leans his way. Centers it up. And tied up by the Polars. The ice edge. Will have to deal with it in their own zone. Even strength here. Even strength. Erickson and Eaton back. Step already. I said to race the other way. Eaton there. Eaton poked the stick. Priest closes the door. But the rebound, too much. 3-2. Guy had 2 whacks at it from the slot. Tough spot there. In the circle, stumbled into the zone momentarily, played right back out by the Polars. Erickson picks it off. Ollie laid out. Declan trying to carry it. Nice. All right. Ollie. Be careful here, Ollie. He is. Now he plays it to Pitko. Otherwise, it was trouble. Pressured here is Zavel. By Pitko. Knocked down by McNaughton. Pitko trying to kick his pocket. Nearly there. Eaton's back into the corner. Okay. Declan looks for an option. Off the boards to Pitko. Pitko one touches it out. He's got it. Fired. To McNaughton. McNaughton. Sav fires it. Uh-oh. Good recovery by Hart. Bouncing puck. Bennett steps into it. Olsen with speed. Looking for someone to show. He'll wrap. Oh, just behind a Hart who is streaking in. If he had handled that, it would have been a nice shot. Along the distance, they were looking at Pitko maybe near the blue line. 3:59 in the second. We'll head all the way back down for Hart. And Olsen will stay on to defend Torborg, Steffel, and Hines. A forward line. Nice work by Torborg there, trying to carry it out. He got it back. Flipped to Steffel.
Scoring for the Essential Oilers, number 6, Charlie Fox. And he's 16, number 1571.
Here we go. Steph with speed. Cross it up to Hines. Looks back for it. Hines will chase. Heinze in the corner. Steffel with some space. Steffel centers it up. No one there but Hart. Goalie on his backside off of Hart's drive. Ducks control it across to Hart. Hart with a look at it. Fires traffic. Gloved up. Goalie had a clean look at it. Erickson watching. He's got the puck. Ollie, nice play there. Puts it right to Veyu. Veyu racing to the corner, shovels it out front. Couple of deflects, and eventually tied up. Like it was pinballing its way to the back of the net, but not so. 3:01. One to Veyu. Back for Eaton. Eaton's in traffic. Like a juicy rebound for McNaughton. Stepped up by Ollie. Ollie flipped it in front. And we'll get tied up again. 2:44. All right, Emmett on the draw. Erickson turns him away into the skates of Eaton. Eaton picks it up. A little bit of bump in there. Veyu puts it on. Steffel. Few good moves by Steffel. But picked off by Veyu on the back check. He's got the puck again. Needs. Whoa. It looked like it was going to get so ready. Thought about giving him a shot. Coming back the other way. This is ready. Leaves it. He's got it back. Taken away by the Polars. They'll ice this one. 156. We'll come back the other way. All right, off the break, Pitko. Right away to Zavril. Zavril trying to feather away, and Pitko was behind. I was behind the camera. But Pitko to Zavril to Pitko, and Will puts it in the back of the net. 4-2. That was a good goal to get there. Zavril and Pitko talking it through. Backed up. Zav pokes. Okay. Back the other way. Winged wide of Priest. It gets all the way to Zavril. Pitko out front. Zavril carried it back a bit. Olsen will get to it. Olsen bodied up a bit. Avoids the bigger hit. Polars leave it for Steffel. Ash lost the handle. Pitko battles for it. There's no hook there. It's holding his stick. Steffel almost knocked his block off. It'll be offsides. They're yapping about nothing. 58 seconds left in the second. Stuck in the circle. McNaughton played it to center ice. Nice poke by Olsen, another one to hold him out of the zone there. Hard back for it. We'll give you a little better look. The Polars kind of whiffed on that one.
Scoring for the Raiders. Number 8, William Tito. With his sister, number 17, Henry Sadler. They go from Sadler. One goes.
Little trouble here. Eaton comes right back and eats his lunch. And Priest up to the challenge there. Hart steps in front of the streaking Polar player. And that's a nice little sequence there. Sorry, that was Olsen. No, that was Hart. So Declan made his way back and stopped the break there. And Priest did the rest. This is Erickson swinging it around for Hines. Now flipped out. No pressure here with McNaughton out of his reach. On net, stopped by Priest. Eaton. So third period action coming up with the 2-goal lead for the Ducks. See in a moment from Brooklyn Park. All right, we're back on. 4-2. It's the score. Bayou set to the right of Steffel. Cam set to the left. Declan and Ollie Erickson, your defenders. Ready there. And Erickson hit his skates. Little trouble here. Priest holds him out. Rebound also held out by Priest. Excellent work there as Charlie was right on it. Stopped 2 passes at pretty close range. 2 shots, sorry. Try it again here. Eaton will flip it out. Off the carom. Touched up by Reddy. Racing wide is Vayu. Reddy, it's out front. Vayu, hot shot. Gets it back. Gonna center it up. Knocked away into the corner. He's got it back. Made a move. Catches up to it. It goes out to Eaton. Eaton at the blue line. Knocked down. Nice step up by Erickson. Nearly flipped in by Reddy, but tied up instead. All right, Ozone face off for Steffel. Ready there first. Ready swings it all the way around. Bayou against the boards. Bouncing puck. Olsen, hot shot into the breadbasket of the Polars. This is McNaughton into the corner. Pitko bumps him. Okay. Handled here. Flipped towards the slot. Down low. Pitko chopped at it, got it, looked to center it up, turned it around a couple times. Battling. Zav there too. Zav will get to this one. Bodies him up. Slip down for Pitko in the corner. Will skated by it, left it for Zav. This is Zav. Henry picked off for a moment by Olsen. Olsen into the corner, swing around. Three for Zavril. Zavril up front. McNaughton poked at it. Foot race as Hart with superior body positioning upended him. Olsen picked it off. Benny will play it down with a guy draped all over him. Bouncing puck for Erickson. Ollie uses Eden cross ice. Hard for Zav. Zavril looking. Slipped wide. Steffel had raced on. Steffel with the puck. Makes a turn. Steffel skied it. Turnaround shot. Could go there looking for options. Try to make a turn with it. This is Eden picking it off. Declan. Icing. 12 minutes. 2 goals separate them. 12-17 in the third. Okay, Eden. Trip there. No call. Thorborg trying to get it over to Hines. Erickson and Declan waiting at the blue line. Hines steps by him. Avoided the trip. Torborg races in first. Torborg took a skate at him. This is picked off by Hines and left for Hart. Hart flipped in the corner for Torborg. Torborg, a move. Little trouble here. Looks like a good skater, but Olsen eats him up, and Hart right there to flip it out. McNaughton pressure. This goes cross ice. Nullified by Olsen. Forget it. McNaughton touched up into the offensive zone. Olsen is stepped up. Ready to Hart. Hart quickly done. Bayou chipped in. Good work there by Reddy. Reddy's got the puck. He'll use Olsen at the blue. Olsen made a move and got tripped. A little cheap from a small player. Another one. Ready. Bayou. Bayou. Ready. Steffel with speed. Steffel on his back end. Winds, puts on the brakes. Play down low, looking for the give and go. Almost working well. But Fuller's got a piece of it. Fired over the head of Priest. Petty fakes the hit. And it's carried out by Steffel, flipped up by Eat, picked up by Vayu. Vayu tried to feed Steffel. Get go there. Pacheco. Erickson nullified him. There's Erickson again. Working. Steffel. Cross ice? No. Held up by Steffel. Eat. Vayu. Vayu. Skated by it. Chipped up. fired, not in yet. Now in. Behind the net. There we go. Zab with a couple pokes at it. It's to center ice. They try and throw it in. Kept out. Right back comes Hart. Drew walking his way in. Hart makes a move and puts it in the net. Drew Hart took all the space they'd give him and made him pay for it. 5-2. Good stuff from Hart. 5-2 is the score. Okay. Emmett on the drop. Stab takes it away. Puts it in the zone. Banked off. Hard again. A little bit of bumping here against the board. Sits there. Watch the backdoor trailer. The trailer's out front. Reese can't save.
17 Henry Zabro. That's hard. Zabro, that beat.
Okay, we'll check Pitco. Tough screen there. I don't think Priest ever saw it. And it's 5-3. 8 minutes on the dot as they head to center ice. Scoreboard. Flipped up, picked off. Racing is Vayu. Vayu dropped it. Oh, off the netting. Torborg, it is off the mooring. So they'll reset. Hines, Torborg, Roth. Up front, Declan and Ollie defending. Swung all the way around. Hines there, contests it. Torborg was there. Picked off easily. Left for Vayu. Miss. Or knocked away. That's a better way to put it. Jostling in the corner, taken away by Hines. Good look from him. Hines another poke. They go cross ice with it, but unable to handle it. It goes right to Eden. Banks it out. The center ice. Ice stick by Vayu.
Scoring for the ice match forwards.
Icing.
Number 16, Mike Rogers. In block, 8 minutes. Third period.
Another goal would be all right here. As Hart winds. Puts it on Steph's stick. Steffel to McNaught. Emmett maneuvering behind the net. Olsen turns. Okay, we're out the other way. Nice little drop pass by Reddy. Has McNaughton going, shifted it over to Steffel. Olsen, looping shot. Centering pass, poked away, but right to Steffel. Rebound, right to McNaughton. McNaughton backhands it out front. Priest leaves it for Hart, who puts it up to Vayu. Vayu through traffic, pokes once, twice, backhanded around. Good work by Olsen to hold the zone. Zav waiting for Pitko to show. Pitko jostling up front. Vayu steps in. Vayu in the corner. On his backhand, Zav wants it. Instead, the Polars have it. Picked up by Ethan. Carried by Vayu. Played out by Pitko. No pressure here with Zav out in front. Got a piece of it. Eden carried it center ice. They sit Ollie back for it. Ollie backhands it around. McNaughton. Ollie. It goes a little dangerous. Zavril walking, fired over the head. This is Hart's puck. Hart recovers it. Drew poked away a couple times. Puts it in the corner. Zavril makes the turn. Good shot on net. Olsen with plenty of time. I'm not sure. 3:55. I'll go the other way. I was going to say, I'm not sure how much gas holders have. 3:55 remains here for McNaughton, Torborg, and Heinz. Torborg with it. We'll center it up. Yes. Tic-tac-toe. McNaughton looked to put it by him, but couldn't find the back of the net there. He looks 5-hole. It was a nice centering pass by Reese. Now Emmett. Olsen turned away right to Hines. Jumped under his stick. Or over it. But picked up nicely by McNaughton, who puts it wide of the Polars goalie. Nice work by Hart. Hart out front. But no one there to put it home. But McNaughton there works his way right back. Nice step up by Olsen. Centering pass out of reach of Hines. But Drew's got it. Drew puts it right back around. Ducks are controlling the pace of play here. All right, it's a breakaway, but completely nullified by Drew Hart. And then Priest gloves it down. Beautiful glove save by Priest. As the Polars, nice smash by Drew. To the blue, bodied up by Hines, and oh, go on, move it out. There you go. Reese carries it out of the zone, avoids a big hit. Steffel takes it away from them with Erickson's help. Steffel across. Steffel races in. Steffel solo. Oh, out front. Oh, couple options there. Erickson puts it on. Shoveled out front this time. Ready to Steffel. Steph winds, looks for an option. Hines is there. Hit his stick maybe, but it also was well defended. 153. 2-goal lead still. Taken away by Steffel. Steffel turns, fires wide. Or turned wide. Okay, ready. Flipped it over the net. Oh, almost batted in. All right, Declan out of the zone. Right, left for Reddy. Reddy leaves it for Vayu. Vayu knocked away. Working in the corner. Erickson's got it. He'll bank it off. Reddy had a piece of it. Just looking to clear it. Turnaround shot gloved up by the Polars. 101 left in this one. Ducks looking to finish this one out. We'll hand it over to McNaught and Pitco, Zavril, Olson, and Hart. Swung all the way around. I said trying to clear it probably to get their goalie out. Zav plays it in and around. Pitco and McNaughton have it, winds it back down. Pitco, good body positioning there. Good step up by Olson. McNaughton, Pitco working in the corner. Pitco pulled it loose. He looks for Zavril out front. Fed down low to Hart. Hart maneuvers. Hart on his backhand. Drew, good breaks, leaves it in the corner for 16 seconds left. Behind the net. A little bit of a bump there. And that'll do it for this one. As 5-3 will be your finale score, or final score. Priest will come away with the big win in net. Stopped a bunch of shots and looking sharp the whole way through. Ducks will go into tomorrow's 2 games with the victory under their belt. Keep working on that shootout to start things. Get that all-important first goal. But win's a win, and they earn it here against the Polars. Ducks are victorious and go on to play tomorrow in the State of Hockey shootout. All right. Olson, Priest, and Zavril coaches walking their way through. Priest